This is a Buddy Heater review on the Mr. Heater. I like to say good things about it, but I can't. The problem is it runs off these 1 pound propanes. And as you can see, I've had it running for 5 minutes and it started frosting. And it's like 44 out, the temperature. And when it's like 29 degrees and your furnace kicks down in your camper, don't want to work, or you don't want to run it and run through a lot of fuel, you definitely got to get the line for this to run it through a 20 pound propane tank. And if you don't, you will have a lot of freezed up 1 pound propanes. And I have a bunch of them. I don't know if you can see that, but a lot of them in there. I went through 6 in a night, and they went half full, froze up. I had to put them in the sink to let them fall out. I have some more down here. There you see. That's all with the Buddy Heater. Now, get yourself this little hose. I don't know what to go for. I bought the whole thing off Craigslist for $80, so it comes a hose and a couple of propane tanks that were filled, 1 pounders. But hook the hose up. Hook it to a 20 pound propane. Try to feed it out your camper. You don't want a 20 pound propane sitting in your camper as you're heating, especially if you're sleeping. The other thing I will tell you, run a low ox sensor. You pick them up cheap. This has a low ox sensor. It does kick off. Carbon monoxide is the other thing. You want to get yourself a meter. I have one here. Put it near the heater. Make sure it gets a lot of airflow, because if it don't, it won't detect. So you want it in an open area. I was going to mount it on the wall, but I haven't got that far yet. I got it at Walmart for like $20, and it came with a smoke detector. And I had it here. I don't know where it is, but I used the battery for the old smoke detector. Somebody took the battery out, so I have a smoke detector also. Does the Buddy Heater heat up the trailer? This is a 30-foot by 8-foot trailer, as you can see. It's pretty big. The Buddy Heater on a brick. It does a good job. I mean, even if it gets down and keeps rolling, it stays pretty warm in here, like 70 degrees. Problem on the furnace is you got these little vent holes that are down here. And you got quite a few of them. But the problem I find with that is I'm burning too much propane and I'm not getting enough heat. I checked the furnace and same results. So if you're going to buy one of these Buddy Heaters made by Mr. Heater, don't waste your time with the 1 pound per tank. If you're camping in the cold, perfect for the summer, or springtime, fall. But if it dips in the 20s, 26, 27, 20, forget it. Your Buddy Heater ain't gonna run for long at all, because the tanks freeze up. It's 1 pound The other thing about the buddy heater, if you're gonna run a 20-gallon propane, get yourself a filter to put on the outside of that. Just screws in as the tank would screw in. They ain't much, or like $8. And what that does, it's so you know you don't gum up the inside of buddy heater. Some natural gas or propane gets dirty and it gums the inside up. So as for the fan in the back, take 4D batteries. It's worthless. I don't use it. There's a little switch here, blows the heat up. But I find if you really want to blow the heat around, you got op sheet on your thing here. Just hit that, and it'll blow the heat around in your camper. The other thing is, don't leave it on too long because it'll suck the heat right out through the roof. Just to push it around a little bit and shut it down. I usually don't use it. So for $80, I got the hose, the filter, the big buddy heater. Did I get a deal? I don't know. It was January I bought it, and I'm sure it wouldn't last too long on Craigslist. They range like $130. You buy your line, you buy your filter, probably looking about 160 in it with tax. So I paid half price. So that's it for the buddy heater review. If you're gonna count on it in the cold, don't count on it. Hook it to a 20-pound propane. I ran the 20-pound propane. The tank started to freeze up, but I made it through the night at like 19 degrees. You get any more than that, I would say 10, maybe 0 degrees, you're going to have problems. That tank might freeze up being out in the cold. You know, I'm not for sure on that, but that's my review and my experience with the buddy heater. Junk if you're going to run the 1-pound propane, so don't even waste your time. You can get the refillable thing for 1-pound propanes, which I'm going to do. I'm going to refill my own 1 pounds, but I'm not going to use the 1-pounders in this after I run all these 1 pounds out. This is my last one, and I'm going to switch over to the hose again with the propane. I just got to run the hose. But I hope you enjoyed this half-ass buddy heater, because it does a half-ass job with 1-pound propanes. I don't know.